You see question number 9. Divide 32 into 4 parts which are in FP such that the product of extremes is to the product of means. Product of extremes is to the product of means. 32 into 4 parts. Okay. I have told you before in my last video, in description video part 2, that when the numbers are terms of FP, numbers are even and odd. Okay, when even we can take the middle term a minus t, a plus t. When it is odd, the middle term will be a. So 4 parts means it is even. 32 into 4 parts. So let the FP parts are FP terms are a minus t, a plus t, then a plus 2t. 4 terms. Here we take a minus 3d, a plus 3d, because here the difference will be d will be 2d. In case of even, the common difference is 2d. In case of odd, common difference is d. So 32 into 4 parts means if we take middle term a minus t, a plus d, then this term will be a minus 3d, this term will be a plus 3d, because the difference between consecutive terms is 2d. Okay. So divide 32 into 4 parts. So first part is this one, second part is this one, third and fourth. FP. So they are product of extreme. Extremes means last two, first and last. First and last extremes. Product of means middle terms. Okay. So according to question, a minus 3d, product of extremes, a minus 3d into a plus 3d divided by 7:15. Their product of means a minus d into a plus t is equal to 7/15. Okay. Product of extremes by product of means is equal to 7/15. So here you see a minus b, a plus b. So there is formula a plus b into a minus b is equal to a square minus b square. Okay. So put here a square minus 3d square. Similarly, a minus t, a plus t, a square minus d square. You can write here this way, equal to 7/15. That implies a square minus 9d square by a square minus d square is equal to 7/15. That implies cross multiply it. 15 into 15 a square minus 15 into 9 minus 1, 35 d square equal to 7 into a square, 7a square minus 7d square. Now you write 15a square minus 7a square is equal to minus 7d square plus 135d square. That implies here 8a square is equal to that is 128 d square. Okay, 128 7 plus 7 equal to 135. A square equal to 128 d square by 8 equal to 8 1 is 8 4 8 8 6. So 16 d square. A square equal to 16 d square. Then you can write a equal to 16 d square square root equal to 4d. You can take here also plus minus 4d. If we take plus then minus. Okay, suppose you take 4d, it is 4d. Okay, a equal to 4d. What to find? 32 4 parts. So you have to find 4 parts. 1 2 3 4. So a equal to 4d. Here you see a equal to 4d. Then first term will be a minus 3d is equal to a value is 4d. So 4d minus 3d is equal to d. The second part a minus d. Okay, a minus d equal to 4d minus d equal to 3d. Third, a plus d equal to 4d plus d, that is equal to 5d. Similarly, a plus 3d is equal to is 4d plus 3d equal to 7d. So first is d, then 3d, then 7d, then 5d, 7d. 4 parts. So d, 3d, 5d and 7d. So divide 3d, cancel it is to 1 is to 3 is to 5 is to 7. The 4 numbers are in this ratio. 1 is to 3 is to 5 is to 7. So 32 is sum. So otherwise you can, this is there, you can directly d plus 3d plus 5d plus 7d equal to 32. That implies 4, 9, 7, 16d equal to 32. That implies d equal to 32 by 16 equal to 2. D is 2. A is 4d. So A equal to, can write here, A equal to 4 into 2 equal to 8, 4d. A equal to 8, D equal to 2. Okay, so terms you write A minus 3d. A is what? A is 8. 8 minus 3 into D is 2. So 8 minus 6 equal to 2. First term is 2. Second, A 8 minus D. D is 2. So second term is 6. Third, A is 8. D is 2. So it is 10. Fourth, A is 8 plus 3 into D. 3 into 2. That is equal to 8 plus 6 equal to 14. So it is 2, 6, 10 and 14. You see 4 parts. 2 plus 6, 8 plus 10, 18 plus 14 equal to 32. Okay, we write it down. Then we'll do question number 10. The sum of the first 3 terms of an AP is 33. If the product of the first and the third term exceeds the second term by 29, find the AP. See, question given, sum of the first three terms. 3 terms means there are odd number of terms are there. So middle term will be A. Then first term A minus D, third term A plus D. According to question, sum of 3 terms of an AP 33. A minus D plus A plus D equal to 33. That implies A plus A plus A, 3A is equal to 33. That implies A equal to 33 by 3 equal to 11. A is 11. If the product, second part, if the product of the first and third term product, first term is A minus D and third term is A plus D is given exceeds the second term minus second term. Second term is A is equal to 29. Product of the first and last term exceeds the second term. Second term is A, 29. You see here, A square, A plus B into A minus B, A square minus D square minus A equal to 29. Here A is what? A value is 11. Put 11 here. 11 square minus D square minus 11 equal to 29. That implies 11 square 121. It is minus 11 minus D square 29. That implies it is 110 minus D square equal to 29. That implies D square take, otherwise minus D square equal to 29 minus 110. And that implies minus D square equal to 110, 29. It will be 1, 10 minus 9, 1, 10 minus 8, 81. That implies it is minus 81. D square equal to 81. That implies D equal to 81 square root that is called plus minus 9. So D is plus minus 9. What to find? Find the FP. You see, FP A equal to 11 and D equal to 9. First we take plus 9. So FP will be A minus D. A minus D is equal to A is 11 minus 9, that equal to 2. A second term 11. Third term A plus D. A is 11 plus 9 equal to 20. This is the P, so P is 2, 11, 20. Similarly, if you take minus 9, so it will be A minus D equal to A. A is what? 11 minus D value is what? Minus 9. 11 plus 9 equal to 20. Second, A equal to 11. A plus D. A plus D value is minus 9. So A is 11 minus 9 equal to 2. So we can write 20, 11 and 2. This is also FP. This is also. Okay, just reverse order. Question number 11. Find the sum of all 3-digit natural numbers which are divisible by 7. So 3-digit natural numbers starts from 100 and ends at 999. Okay. So in between so many numbers are there. So what is the smallest 3-digit number which is divisible by 7? How to find? First we divide 100 by 7. 7 1 is 7. 30. 7 4 is 28. 2. It is 14. The next number is 15. So we can write 15 into that 7. That is equal to 105. The first 3-digit number which is divisible by 5 is divisible by 7 is 105. Next is, if add 7, 112, then add 7, 119. Similarly, last one will be, you see, same process, 999. It is the largest 3-digit number. 7, 7, 1 is 7, 2, 9, 7, 4 is 28, 1, 9, and 7, 2 is 40. Here remainder is 5. Remainder is 5. Directly you subtract 999 minus 5. It will be 994. So last 3-digit number is 994. Okay. So now you get an FP. 105, 112 like this, and last term is 994. Here you can write here A equal to 105. D equal to 112 minus 105 is 7. This minus this, this minus this. Last term AN is equal to 994. Okay. Question is find the sum. AN equal to 994. So what is the formula of AN? A plus n minus 1 into D is equal to 994. That implies A is what? 105 plus n minus 1 into D is what? 7994 plus n minus 1 into 7 is equal to 994 minus 105. That implies you can write multiply here. 7n minus 7 is equal to, it is 14 9 8, it is 9, sorry 8 8 8 9. Then 7n equal to 889 plus 7. That implies 7n equal to 896. n equal to 896 by 7. 7 1 is 7, 7 2 is 14, 5 6, 7 8. So 128. So find the sum of. So n, we get n equal to 128. What to find? Sum of all 3-digit natural numbers. So there are 128 3-digit natural numbers which are divisible by 7. So we find here S128. Okay. So the formula of Sn equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Okay, write n equal to 128 by 2 into 2a. 2 into a value is what? A value is 105 plus n minus 1, 128 minus 1 to d is what? D is 7. Equal to 64 into this is 210 plus 127 into 7. 64 bracket 210 plus 49 4 10 1 then 64 into add it 9 1099. So 1099 into 64. 1099 into 64. Multiply it. So 70336. Okay. If the sum of first n terms of an FP is given by Sn equal to 5n square plus 3n, then find its nth term. So question given Sn equal to 5n square plus 3n. Okay. If we put 1 here in place of n, then S1. So 5 into 1 square plus 3 into 1, that will become 5 1 square 5 plus 3, that equal to 8. So S1 is also equal to A1 because first term is A1 and S1 is sum of first term. Then A1 and S1 equal. Then we find S2. What is S2? In place of n, put 2. So 5 into 2 square plus 3 into 2. They equal 5 into 2 square 4. So 20 plus 3 into 6 equal to 26. Okay. S2 26. S1 8. We know that there is a formula. You can write AN is equal to Sn minus Sn minus 1. I have already discussed in my last videos. You just refer this one, this formula AN equal to Sn minus Sn minus 1. So here you can put A2. That means A2 if you put, that is S2 according to formula minus S2 minus 1, that is 1. So S2 minus S1. What is the value of S2? S2 is 26 and S1 is 8. 26 minus 8 equal to 18. So 8 to 18. 8 to minus A1 is what? It is D. A2 is 18 and A1 is what? A1 is 8. So D is 10. So D equal to 10. And D equal to 10. D equal to 18 minus 8 equal to 10. D10. A8. A8 D10. What to find? Then find its nth term. Nth term is what? An. So An equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. That equal to A is what? 8 plus n minus 1 to D is what? 10. So 8 plus 10n minus 10. That is equal to 10n minus 2. That is the nth term. Okay. It is one method. Directly you can put this formula also. If you directly put this formula, so n equal to, you can write Sn is given 5n square plus 3n minus Sn minus 1. In place of n, you can put n minus 1. So 5 n minus 1 square plus 3 into n minus 1. See, that is 5n square plus 3n minus, you can write 5 a minus b whole square, a square minus 2ab plus b square plus 3n minus 3 equal to 5n square plus 3n minus multiply 5n square minus 10n plus 5 plus 3n minus 3 equal to 5n square plus 3n minus 5n square plus 10n, then write minus 5 minus 3n minus plus. Okay, you see 5n square cancel, 3n cancel. So 10n minus 5 plus 3 minus 2 also get the same answer. This is directly put the formula, or you can find here by using SL, S1, S2. Okay.